What's up, everybody? Coming at you with a deck tech for Niv Mizzet Reborn in Standard. Niv Mizzet Reborn is probably hands down one of my favorite cards right now, ever since he got released. He's been just a beast. He's doing really well in Pioneer and really well in Modern, being enabled by Bring to Light and a few other cards, Ren and 6 and stuff like that. He really is giving a really good showing. So this is my attempt to port it over from the Pioneer deck, and the Pioneer deck has a lot closer mana base than the Modern deck. So a lot of one-ofs in our land with 3 temples, 3 breeding pools, single Guild Mage's form, and the 4 Fabled Passages. I think those are the ones that are behind in there that you can't see. And then basically just one of everything else all the way up. As far as the Pioneer deck goes, there's a lot of different things that it's running. It gets Nahiri in there, and it gets a lot of module spells as well as Bring to Light, which we don't have. So we're already starting at a disadvantage here, and we're also playing in Standard, which is right now it's dominated a lot by aggro, and aggro is death to basically anything that's not either A, trying to go bigger than it, or B, running board wipes, or C, running aggro just like it and hoping for favorable trades. None of that seems to be what we're doing here. We're not really going bigger than it. We're trying to outvalue it here, so we're a true mid-range deck, a la Jund, kind of, from Modern. We're playing a relatively fair game. There's no janky combos. There's no really any kind of interactions like that. I added a little bit of spice to it and a little bit more creatures than are run in the Pioneer deck, simply because I need the bodies. And as far as Solar Blaze goes, they're not the best. Our Solar Blaze is going to kill pretty much all our stuff too, but our saving grace is that hopefully they keep our Gilded Geese online, our Deputy of Detention's online, and our Deathless Knight can be recurred. Most of the games that I've played, I've actually won with Golgari or just straight up Niv Mizzet. I just added the Trawler for 1 Hydroid Krasis. The Krasises are in here against control, because if they counter me, I don't really care. And that's just kind of a nice way to get around all the counters, especially against things like Simic Flash and whatnot. And the Dream Trawler is new. I haven't played a game with him yet, but we'll run through it real quick. We have a ramp package, Gilded Goose Paradise Druid, our removal package, D-Spark, Assassin's Trophy, Deputy of Detention, and then we also run 3 Solar Blaze. I don't know if this is right. In some matches, it's a lot better to have Deafening Clarion, so we have those in the side. We can swap them in and out. And then we also have a Tolsimir, which can fight for us nice and easy. We have some Graveyard Hate and Clothes and some reach there with some life gain. Also a little bit of acceleration if we need it. A little bit of Temple plays with Teferi. He also shuts down a lot of the control decks and a lot of the flash decks that we see running every once in a while. Heaters kicking on back there. And then we're also running Uro for ramp, life gain, and as a finisher, if we need another finisher. Deathless Knight obviously is real nice for recursion. It brings Clothes online real quick. And then we also have the Niv Mizzet Reborn, obviously a namesake of the deck, refilling our hand over and over again. Hydroid Krasis gaining us life, refilling our land, and Dream Trawler doing the same thing. Sideboard wise, Dovin's Veto against control, obviously. D-Spark, this is really good against a lot of decks that are trying to go big and bring in Questing Beast, so Gruul, things like that. It also takes out Ember Cleaves if we're running it against a deck that's running Ember Cleaves. It's nice to keep that up. Thought Erasure, again, for control. Ashiok. And we get a lot of graveyard shenanigans in both aggro, mid-range, and control decks. So this can be brought in against a lot of it. Unmoored Ego is pretty much just for Dream Trawler. Deafening Clarion, if it's not a good matchup for Solar Blaze, it'll probably be a good matchup for Deafening Clarion, or they'll all come out and I'll board in against a control matchup. A single Night of Autumn, it can be good here, and then Tamio for recursion in case the games go long, to give us a little bit more reach. So that's pretty much a deck. Take it out for a couple spins here. See how it goes. Knowing my luck. Do a couple whoops, and I started with the wrong deck already. Apologize for that. At least I caught it before we started the game. I do that more than I'd like to admit. Not pay attention. I'm like, oh, I selected the deck when I was editing it. I swear, I put it as the deck that I want to play, but I never remember that MTGA does not work like that. What up, Anderson SP is our opponent. Johnny might be playing Life Game. It's funny. Sometimes they match up perfectly. Everybody's avatar matches up perfectly, and sometimes they just don't. Yeah, see, now we're playing red deck wins. We are playing red deck wins. Alright, so I think we temple here to make sure that we get the blue source. Crisis is good later. Try and run out our Paradise Druid and not take too much damage here. Interesting. Not what I really wanted, but I'm going to go ahead and drop the Druid because they can stomp the goose. The dirtiest thing you can say. Hey, what did you do last night? Took that chick home from the bar? Stomp the goose. Alright. I don't know if he's just going to quit the whole match here, but apparently my Druid intimidated him, or he's just really tired again of playing against ramp. I'm going to stay with it. I don't know what he's playing, if he's playing Big Red or just Mono Red Aggro or Conclave, so we're not going to change anything up. Didn't give me any information. Wait a minute, his goal flooded out, didn't want to give me anything. Man, white would be nice. No white and all white cards. Can't do it. Alright. We'll keep it. We'll at least try. At least we have Teferion. And we're one land off of casting Niv Mizzet. So that's alright. Hopefully he doesn't get flooded out or whatever's going on with him. It looks like he is running Boros, possibly. So we may be going up against Feather or Annoying Things. That is the land that I needed. I'm going to turn 3 and turn 4 that unless I need a Assassin's Trophy. The Temple might be enough to keep me in the game. Swiftblade can come out and do a lot of damage right here. He's taking 4. It's not terrible. It's not great, but not terrible.
Let's slow this down.
Let's slow this down. Another trophy's good. Maybe we just trophy next turn. See what he does. Doesn't automatically enchant it. Alright, I guess he just didn't have anything. Didn't have anything. Not a good representation of what the deck does. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's just the deck is just so awesome. Everybody knows it and quits. Alright, let's try again. See if we can get something going. At least a game going. I'm not doing this in ranked right now. Just because the client's been acting really weird. Last night when I was doing this, client quit on me twice. I ended up losing 2 best of 3s because I couldn't get back in. And 2 different times, obviously. And then lost quite a bit of rank. Went to go ahead and decided to just throw some gold at the event, played the standard event, ended up getting a couple disconnects, and then a lot of really bad matchups, and just ended up not doing too hot there. So, all in all, I want to play a couple matches here before I go back into rank, just to see, make sure the client's stable. Here, I think we just are gonna go fetch a blue. And then we have Earl and Teferi on for next turn. I am missing a black for Niv Mizzet, but that seems to be quite a bit of ways. Never mind. I think we're just gonna Earl here. And go ahead and get my Temple Garden in play. Alright, so land's good. Now we're just looking for a Niv Mizzet. Get things rolling. I don't really want to get rid of anything. Get rid of the forest. So, yeah. Breeding Pool, huh? This sucks because I want to draw a card, but I don't want to waste a Solar Blaze. I don't want to bounce him with Fury. Just sacrifice the Fury here. He probably doesn't have counters anyway.
Might be a
I'll
bad
draw
idea.
another Fury anyway. So that's okay. Hopefully. I mean, okay. I think that's time to turn for Crisis. Just doing this in case we get a tap land. But I don't wanna pay for blue, blue, white, white. So if we end up drawing Trawler, we're good. We're just gonna go get that swamp. Flooding out a little bit, so I want to thin the deck as much as one card can. Not sure if you guys saw that, but Niv Mizzet was on top. Of course. But it's okay. Gain 2, draw 2 with Crisis is fine. Form here. I don't need more land. I don't think he needs more land either. But don't want him drawn cards. So get rid of the castle instead of Playcrafter. Hydrate Crisis should be able to block just fine. Just Trawler. Perfect. So yeah, I mean it. Stabilize and try and draw Trawler and Niv Mizzet. Lots of times Trawler's enough just to end games outright. Goat. I want to get this on the battlefield because I want the extra card draw. I'm going to keep Fable Passage in my hand in case I need to discard a whole bunch here. He does have 3 cards. He could have 3 removal spells. I doubt it. And it's pretty unlikely that he's going to wipe the battlefield, but he could. I'm not sure with what, though. Even the new Red Wrath is only 4 damage. Yeah, take the extra 3 damage. And I probably still am going to have to discard 2. Dream Trawler, maybe not. Kroxa. I have not been able to get her or him or shim it to work at all. It's going to put Dream Traveler to 1. I gain 4 life. Is he just going to scry away everything? Yeah. This this is the annoying part of holding an instant. I really don't want to respawn unless he targets my trawler. I know the coding on the game has these interactions all the time, but he just keeps token if he wants. Maybe he didn't read Solar Blaze, or maybe he just doesn't care about his goat. Gain 4 more. Draw a card here. Swing for 5. Get another Blaze. I'm gonna go ahead and passage real quick. Either get a mountain or a mountain. Chunk blocker in case we need it. And you'd be surprised, a lot of games, these are actually very important to have out. They're great with Vraska. Anybody who plays Vraska knows that. It's just an amazing card to have. Sack 1, gain a life. Draw a card. Tournament. Couple zombies. Wait till the next one. And then maybe I'll just Solar Blaze now. I'll wait till the next turn. No, I don't want to take 5. I'm at 31. What do I really care? But saying stuff like that means sometimes you're just going to lose. Yeah. I just Solar Blaze. Dream Trawler is ridiculous. I have yet... That's not true. There have been a couple games where somebody's had a sacrifice effect. But for the most part, once Dream Trawler hits the battlefield, you win. It's just hands down, you win. So, bringing stuff that makes me not discard, but Fenlicker's Exile, Burglar Rats, discard. Thought Erasure might be okay. Don't see anything. So far, I haven't seen anything that D-Spark hits, but I don't want to cut them all the way and then have him have something funky. Does seem like he's dumping some things in his graveyard, so let's bring in a single Ashiok for a single Deputy of Detention and call that good. I was going to take a Teferi, but the card draw and tempo that it gives me, I think is better than just Burga. Not the best hand. I'm gonna have to search green and then search white. Yeah. See if I can get land on top, preferably a green one. Nope. Come on, deck. This was a really greedy keep with double Fatal Passage. I mean, we'll get the land, we'll get there. It's just going to be a slow route to get there. Really slow route to get there. Next turn, Paradise Druid. If I get a land, Uro would be good. I'm not casting that for a while. No need to have 2 of them. Dalu. And then we're good to go. Again, probably should have kept that Niv Mizzet instead of botting him in. But the nice part about D-Spark 2 is instant speed. So if he's got some kind of shenanigans going on. Not on my watch, sir. Land. Fury, I'll take it. It doesn't come in tapped, so I don't think I'm going to sack it until after I draw. Unless I absolutely have to play Assassin's Trophy or D-Spark. I think it really matters. Just going to get rid of that. I still am working on a deck like this using Nightmare Shepherd. You get 2 Plaguecrafter triggers every time that happens. Wolf Strider to sack off what you don't need. But I'm doing black and white, not black and red. Maybe black and red's the way to go, but it doesn't seem like he's running much red beyond. Black turns on everything, right? So let's delete it.
Right on schedule.
It's all good.
That's more like it.
You'll get another token out of that, but I don't think I really care. Once he plays that and whatever else he plays, I'll Solar Blaze. I'll probably protect Teferi here just to keep damage off of me. Green, white, black. Kinda need him in case I draw. Unfortunately. Need a blue or a red. 3, 4. I need something on the battlefield here. No, Temple of Silence is not perfect, but... Alright, Niv Mizzet or Dream Trawler here. Noxious Grasp, nice. Sideboard. Keep Tolson here. Six. Whatever he plays. I need to take the Solar Blaze. Yep. If he has another Noxious Grasp in his hand and waits for the wolf to kick, yeah, the wolf is still gonna come in, and I believe it'll still fight. So I'll still be able to get rid of a rogue. No, it won't fight. Guess that's part of... Close to Earl. Might just do him next turn. Keep it up. Just pretend like I got something. But I definitely don't. Noxious Grasp from the sideboard hits everything in my deck. Because everything's green or white. So it's just Trawler. Because I can give him hexproof. I don't care. Fine by me, homie. Are you gonna Croxa here? So I will exile the shit out of that thing. Yep. Yep. Come on. Excellent. I should probably make sure I can cast it. Yeah, I can. Get a land. Again, not much going on. Kind of dirtling here. There's Shepherd. I don't know what he's got going on, but I don't want to take any more damage than I have to. You can make me sacrifice, that's fine. Get rid of the goose because I really don't need it. See if he blocks. Shepherd for good. And then draw a card. Yes. See if Burrow will get me there.
Let's try this.
Man, I am flooding out. Now, if he makes me discard, I'll blow up something in response like that. Cannot respond to his land, but if he cracks it, I can respond. I should be able to respond. Maybe he's running some weird version and he's got Gary in here. I mean, I guess that's not that weird of a version. Gary would hit for 5. Nightmare Shepherd out would hit for 10. Got him without a Niv Mizzet. I have yet to cast Niv Mizzet, so I don't think that's fair. Let's go. We're almost at a half an hour here. I don't want to keep this too long. Or, yeah, I don't want it to be too long or too short. But if I'm not casting Niv Mizzet, we're just 5 color mid-range, which works for me. I'm always a fan of playing decks that can work without their namesake card. So I know what we played in the first game because the guy quit. This guy was definitely on Rakdos discard or the Rakdos. That's not a very good land base. So this again, I'm banking on keeping these guys alive. Rakdos sacrifice maybe, but he didn't really seem to have any sacrifice effects. So I'm going to call it Rakdos. Rakdos Devotion. Rakdoshin. Rakdevotion. No, I got nothing. I'll try to spare you guys that nonsense. I don't want to Solar Blaze unless I have to here. Last game we seem to have too many lands. This game seems to be that we're going to struggle for lands. This does look to be Conclave. Which isn't good. And boss. That helps. Clump these on the battlefield to start gaining life. Probably should have tapped this instead. But if it's fodder here, it's more life gain for me, so blah blah. More boss. Take 2. Exile this and gain 2. Yep. Wow. Wow, wow, wowie, wow, and sin. Let's play like we don't have anything. Anything big we can trophy. And then next turn I can Solar Blaze. But my lands are not loving me right now. It's fine. That's fine. I don't think I'm gonna block anything here, which means I'm gonna take a buttload of damage. 2, 4. Put down the initiate. Of course, I did not target the one that was right there. Leg and my mouse, and me going a little too fast. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Give me a little bit of life gain. I want to keep that food token online, so I think it's worth taking a shot here to do this. So he's left with a 1/1. That's okay. And then if he is running Big Red and has a Torbrand, This isn't going to be fun. But 1 damage from Conclave isn't bad with Clothies out. Oh, that sucks. Aggro everywhere. I'm gonna have to chump block the Phoenix. Or, I'm sorry, the Spitfire. Just an elemental. Scorcher, take a whole bunch of damage. So D-Spark's out for sure. It's a really bad card in this matchup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only thing that can save me was a Solar Blaze. And even then, he'll still have the Spitfire left. So again, this is one of those matches where Deafening Clarion is just better. One, two, three. Yeah, Earl is not enough. Alright, so Deafening Clarion is definitely better. It's 1 faster, and it'll get those Spitfires. Let's see, so all 3 of these. Knight to take out of that. We're going to take out both Disparks because we still have Assassin's Trophy, which is fine. We'll take out 2 Solar Blazes. And I think we'll call that good. I could unmoor as a single unmoored Eagle to hit Conclave, but I don't think it's worth it. Doesn't really have anything there. I think that's what we're going to do. Hopefully this is enough removal to get him. Mono red right now is definitely, whether it's the Annex build, Annex, or if it's a different build, it's definitely close to a tier 1, if not a tier 1 deck. I mean, it's consistently top 10 right now. Trophy if he conclaves here. Champion's fine. I mean, it's still not fine, but yeah. Off the top, definitely clearing. Don't have that ready yet, so. Okay. Let's slow this down.
Stand by and watch. Trust me, I have a plan.
Probably should have mulliganed until I had Clarion in my hand. But it doesn't look like it wants to do that. It does not want to give me the Clarion. Come on, Clarion off the top. There's Conclave, so I need a Clarion off the top. Real top. It's Niv Mizzet. White, green. I still don't think it's going to be enough because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Niv Mizzet can block 1. That is game. Even, wow, I hit all my lands. Look at that. That is game, man. Well, I guess playing Niv Mizzet. Unfortunately, he didn't find what we were looking for. Again, it may be a better call just to play the Deafening Clarions here. Instead of trying to jank it out and save my geese. This was kind of last minute. We could run 2-1 split. Oh, I gotta take it on the sideboard now. 2-1 split. Let's see if that's any better. I like this against the bigger decks. Definitely want at least one Solar Blaze here, just in case. There's also, and I can never remember the name of it. This is a really long, convoluted way. Justice Strike. I could run a single justice. Let me try that again. A single Justice Strike, but I don't think it's worthwhile when we can just run Solar Blaze. It's effectively the same mana cost, and it gets more technically. All right, let's get the Niv Mizzet out. Red deck wins. Been playing a lot of that lately. When I'm trying to do some off-meta decks, seems like everybody that is running in non-ranked and in ranked is playing lots and lots of red deck wins. That's alright. It's good, man. I wish they didn't print Annex and Conflict Calamity at uncommons. I wish people were having to burn up their rares to do them. But it does give new players a viable tier meta deck on almost all commons and uncommons. Holy glitches, Batman. And it's gonna stop. There we go. That was some serious glitches. I think that's 470 sound glitches in one instance. Sir Callum, maybe that was you. Maybe it was me. Quite possibly was me. Sorry if the quality on these aren't best for some reason. It's saying that I need to do all this in 720. Which means everything's going to look a little fuzzy. So if you can't quite read them, guys, I apologize. We just drew it here. Bant Ramp. I've got this deck, or a deck like this. I like that planes. I think it's crappy that my full lands have borders, but the special lands don't have borders. All right, you. See here, you. I'm gonna have to let that go if I want to start making headway here. And I think it's worthwhile to dig for the Deafening Clarion. Oh, that's not a Deafening Clarion. Alright, so I need white or red. And white turns on everything in my hand if he does kill my Paradise Druid. Red only turns on Niv Mizzet, but I can drop it next turn. We're going to hold out for the Niv Mizzet. I promised Niv Mizzet in this video. We're not going to be able to frickin' do it. God damn it.
I know my responsibility.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
Oh, okay. Why won't you at least bounce your own and or your Leafkin I don't know. I would have bounced something else. But now he can bounce my stuff when I put it into play, which kind of sucks. But if I can dig for a Solar Blaze, I'm in okay shape. Son of a donkey's nutsack. Take the white. At some point he's gonna go big, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or is he just playing? Damn, I can't believe this.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Land is not my friend in this game.
I've got it.
Whatever. Get him next turn. Can't believe this. Actually, I can. But all three of my breeding pool, getting all three of my breeding pools. I was not expecting it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Agent of Treachery. Happily Ever After. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I had a Turbo Fog deck like this. I wonder if he's playing Turbo Fog. So, my guess is he's playing Plane Wide Cleansing. So that's Plane Wide Cleansing. Oh man, what is the cost on Plane Wide? Not Plane Wide Cleansing, Plane Wide Celebration.
I've got it.
7. I don't care. I really don't care. You got me off everything though. Which is really frustrating and annoying. Which is exactly what your deck is supposed to be.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
You are.
Don't worry.
No.
I got this.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I kind of want that. Alright, so he's got to get a bunch of life here. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's doing guild pack. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hexproof from monochord. All good.
Here goes nothing.
All good. I can't let him have that because he can just win next turn. He's got some shenanigans. But we can cast Niv Mizzet. And I'll go for this over Dream Trawler only because this is supposed to be a Niv Mizzet deck. And goddamn it, we're gonna play Niv Mizzet when I say it's a Niv Mizzet deck. That 2, 4, 5. Alright, so what do we discard?
No, I am not making this up as I go.
I don't know if that was the right call. I can hit a lot of stuff with Vraska. She can hit the Happily Ever Afters. Clothes can start taking stuff out of his graveyard to make sure that he doesn't get the 1, 2, 3, 4. He needs an artifact. That's fine.
Leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all.
I've never heard that emote before. I'm not paying enough attention.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
You show remorse. I'll show restraint.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint. Sometimes the voices are the only reason I play this game. Alright, so even if I do this, he's going to have both Leafkins up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I think I can do both. He's really got me in a position where he can stall me out really well. He's at his life total.
I've got it.
He needs another Sphinx. So he either has a plain white celebration or Sphinx, another Sphinx.
Don't worry, I got this.
Train trawler. A lot off the battlefield. I don't have black and white, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I do. So I have black and white, and then I have red, green. Keep pulling these off. And then it gives me Assassin Trophy and D-Spark. Whatever I need to do here. Because this happens at his upkeep. 6 more card types. 5 colors. Your life total is greater than or equal to your starting life total. You win the game. So he's missing these 2. He needs 2 more colors and 2 more card types. 2 more card types. 6 or more types among permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he only has 4. Artifact is 5. Did he not hit an instant or... Wait, it's among permanents, isn't it? I don't think he hit it. I think that just kind of put him back. He's just going to rope me now. Well, we got Niv Mizzet out. Unfortunately, guys, these weren't the best games, but you get the idea for the deck. There are some flex spots, obviously. The D-Sparks seem... They're great when they're great, and they're pretty bad when they're bad, so they may get relegated to the sideboard. And again, it's a toss-up between Solar Blaze or Deafening Clarion. A 2-1 split. Okay. Last minute. So he's got colors and 5 card types. Oh, he's got Teferi. I keep forgetting about Teferi. In case he's got shenanigans. Don't want him to get that back. Draw a card here.
I'll protect you.
Another Teferi.
I am
Get
not
rid of this.
this one. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Golgari here. Auto pay. And then we're gonna get his Teferi.
I'm good at what I do. Don't be surprised if we meet again.
Godless gives me 2 up, and I'll do it because now all those are online. So I'm glad he didn't rope there. He may have just disconnected, or it was taking him a while to decide what he wanted to do. Either way, I got it, homie. He's off colors, and gonna get this trigger no matter what. What does he have? Does he have another? He's got to have one of these two cards. Except, otherwise he would quit. At least I would. I wouldn't try and grind it out. I'd go to sideboard. I'm just trying to take all his win cons from him at this point. And I'm going to assassinate Cura at the end of turn. Or right now. Deafening Clarion. Definitely.
Let's get moving.
What do we do here? He's got a lot of everything. Doesn't matter really. He's got a lot of everything in there. I'm not gonna really whittle it away too much.
Let's try this.
Being ruthless
I
has
am. I am realizing that being ruthless pays off.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
And draw so many cards when this deck is rolling. And then again, yeah, we just do this. We're going to keep D-Spark and Essence Trophy up. At this point, he's cleared out. Six card types. So he's got card types, he's got that. He's only got one color. So he needs either Plane-Wide Celebration or he needs... Yep, how many he's going to make? 3. I don't think I can get rid of all of them. Damn. Alright, we're going to have to Niv Mizzet to try and get a board wipe. Because I don't think I can kill all 4. Oh, you know what I could have done? I'm an idiot. I was thinking Veraska's only at 2. She's at 3. I could have blown that up. Well, then. Right, Niv Mizzet. Give me what I need. Deafening Clarion. Deputy of Detention will do, pig. It'll do. Oh, this guy's probably gonna get pissed at me. I'd get pissed at me. Bye-bye. I don't need the card draw. I'm just gonna plus her. So I can block that all next turn. I'm gonna go get a second red source here. Got it now. It's just stuck on colors. Let's see if you got a field, because I don't have any fixing. So I can keep Assassin's Trophy up in case he has another Sphinx. And then let's call that good.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. And then next turn, if he doesn't play anything here, I'll get rid of both of those. He probably runs a full playset though. Yes. Okay, where's plane wide? Get rid of that. And this should just pretty much keep them off anything. Right? How much more do we have? I guess I shouldn't answer that. He probably has a ton more.
It's not often I'm outmaneuvered.
Sounds dirty. That seems alright. Turns these on. This one for 11. Again, another off-meta deck, but a fun one. I actually do quite like. Happily Ever After as a card. I think it's a really cool design. He's got a time wipe. And now I just want to close the game out, so we're not playing forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How's this counting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, okay, 6. My bad. His casting cost still, or his devotion is still 1 green, blue, not his escape cost. It's like, wait a minute, that's 7. My brain holes aren't braining. 21 cards left in his library. He's got 27. Come on, Sir Kellen, don't rope here. A 10, 10, huh? Paradise Druid does nothing. It does nothing.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
Come on. Don't really want to get rid of those guys.
Trust me, I have a plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, sure, we'll make our own 10, 10. Go 5 cards. All the cards in my deck. Good lord. Talk about some good draw. Put a land card on the battlefield. Sure. Let's try. Don't really care. Draw my whole deck. I've never had a game go this long, so this is not normal, obviously. Usually it's like the red deck wins where I'm struggling, and then just go big enough that I can stabilize. I have to discard 4. He's gonna go time here. This game's taking a while. What am I at? 66. Oh, right. 66 it is. 3 and 4. I don't really need to land. Hey, 4. And my hand stacked. I don't think I have much left in my deck yet. 12 cards. We both drawn basically everything.
Let's slow this down.
Fine. great card. I love this card. Nicely done, sir. Not gonna be enough, though. But a valiant effort. Valiant indeed. The problem with a lot of happily ever after Texas, yeah, I mean, you can run a little bit there, but that's it. Citizen. Come on. What's going on, homies? Okay.
Might be a bad idea.
Don't care. What can he have with one open mana? I don't know why he didn't attack. I mean, I guess if he did attack, he was dead. If I don't. We'll see if he stays for one more, and then see how that one goes. All right. Got it. So was I able to despark anything? I guess I was able to despark the Sphinx, which is good. But again, MTGA is crashing on me. This will make him have to get everything on the field. This will help with his early game. Solar Blaze doesn't really do much for me. Deathless Knight is not needed. It's a great card, but I don't really need it. I don't think Tolsimir is really where I want to be right now. Oh, I should have brought in my Night of Autumn. Thought I did. Nah, probably not. Probably forgot. Yeah, if I can land this Ashiok, he might just straight up concede. Such a badass card. New Ashiok is really good too. I don't know why I'm not running at least one in here. I think Ashiok might be okay. But it works better in a discard plan where you're getting them to get rid of everything, so you're bouncing something back to their hand. I'm going to keep that. So I'm only one color off. Blue, green, black, white, red. Yeah, so I technically can cast that. Yeah, and then we're just gonna Ashiok and start getting rid of his stuff. Hopefully he just has, yeah, that's fine. Risen Reef will take one tick off this before I can block it, but that's fine by me. Or not. Ashiok behind Goose. Let's get half your library gone. And then we have Niv Mizzet next turn. With a blocker up for Ashiok. Which is much more what we want to do. let's refill my hand. I'll take Golgari Queen here. Come on the body, you ride it. Sir Kellum. I know it's a jank deck, probably not even a tier deck, but man, I really wish it was. Ali Andrazi. Andrazi? No, he plays under L and Andrazi. The man and his Turbo Fog deck. I really wanted to turn this into a Turbo Fog deck. Well, he's got one out. He's got his life total. Not for long, though. I doubt he's really going to get there. That's going to go away, right? Right. So then, I think we're just going to be a dick about it, dude. Blow that up. Take the damage here to get a goose in the battlefield. And then we're going to attack his life total to get it down a little bit. Because that's another trigger that he needs. Next turn, Earl. And possibly Deafening Clarion. Because I'm to the point now where I've got every color that I need. Green, white, black, blue, red. So even though I'm at 5 land, it doesn't really matter. Okay.
Nature flows with vigor.
Nature flows with vigor. How many of these emotes can we make sexual? Because that's pretty mass manipulation. You got it, buddy. You got it, buddy. Gordon and mass manipulation. Mystical disputes. I'll trade you. Because I'm guarantee I can get another one. There's another Ashiok too. Yeah, there's the game. So that's the deck, guys. Let me know what you think about it. You can either comment or you can hit me up on Twitch. Tarquinius Rex. See what else we got going on. Probably do some ladder climb, some fun stuff coming up here on there. But yeah, if you got any ideas, you got any suggestions for decks, any updates for this that you think you might make it better, I'm all for it, man, because I'd love to get this in the meta. I'm not climbing the ladder with Niv Mizzet this season like I did last, but I'm hoping that next set around brings us some good stuff and then we can get back to it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time.